Good morning, friends. I'm so sleepy today. It is about 7 a.m. and I'm making some breakfast. I have my coffee and a little bit of creamer in there. And I have about 12-ish miles today. Look at this hair. I have about 12 to 13 miles today to get into Hot Springs. I have no idea where I'm staying tonight. I guess I'm gonna figure it out. I don't really have to stay in a hostel or anything just because I literally just got back on trail, so I'm not like really fiending for a bed yet, but if I got one, I'm not going to complain. So I'll check around and see if there's anything. I do need to get a little bit of a light resupply because I'm not really sure the next time I'm going to resupply either, because Irwin is like 90 miles away, so that's going to take me some days. So I think a little halfway between Hot Springs to Irwin, there's a couple other hostels that I think offer like little light resupplies, so I might just have to do that because I didn't mail myself a box or anything. We're just gonna wing it and see what happens. I'm sure everything will be okay, and I'm excited to take you guys with me. But for now, I'm gonna sip on my coffee, enjoy a little bit of morning tunes, and get to hiking. 7:45 in the morning, getting off on the trail. Camped back there last night, Kale Gap, and as you can see, I am solo dolo. Camped completely by myself last night. It's probably only like the third time I've ever done that. So pat on the back, kudos to me. I felt fine. I slept really well. I didn't even wake up once. I knocked out. I was so tired. So now we are starting off on the trail that way. And looks like I only really have like one big climb that I'm about to start right now. It's about 1,000 feet, so it's not too bad. And it looks kind of like rolling, but my pack is so heavy because everything is soaking wet. So that's gonna be fun. But I'll be into Hot Springs tonight. I am really enjoying this section. There's like not any rocks or roots, and it's so flat. But we've been going like downhill, a little bit to uphill, kind of like sideways around the bend, like, but it's been so flat and like no rocks or anything. And it's so green and beautiful out here. If you guys are looking for a nice 2 to 4 day section hike, I really suggest this, like the end of the Smokies to Hot Springs. It's been a really good last couple days. There's been like some kind of hard climbs, but nothing really difficult. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Do you see this? It is sunshine. Beautiful. I was able to get a little sliver of signal to check gut hooks and see what kind of lodging options are available in town tonight. I mean, I don't really need to stay in a bunk or a hostel, but I like the community and I want to support a local trail community and hostels. And if that means that I get some Wi-Fi and can charge all my devices, then so be it. So I booked a bunk at Laughing Heart, but I'm confused because there's 2 Laughing Hearts. One is the hostel and one is the lodge, but they both have the same phone number. So I clicked on the one that said lodge. So I'm hoping that's which one I booked for, but I'm kind of confused. So not really sure, but anywho, I'm hiking. I only have about 4-ish miles left until I get there. So, ooh, today's been so awesome. I'm kind of going up a little climb right now, but it's been mostly flat and kind of downhill, meandering. It's been a lot of fun. Alrighty, made it to Hot Springs.
So, he went
Oh yeah, I like eggs in my burger.
Good morning. We had a great stay last night at Laughing Heart Hostel and heading out to breakfast now. I think to the Smoky Mountain Diner. I would love some fresh eggs and toast and hash browns and coffee. So we'll see what they have, but I'm feeling great. The weather could not be any better. So it's around like 10 something. Didn't really feel like pushing out of bed super early this morning. So I'm just taking my time, rolling out of town, and really happy with these two kids back there, Fiddlehead and Calvin, and they are twins from Indiana. They're pretty cool kids, so I'm kind of staying with them today, but the one dude's girlfriend is coming in the next couple days, so they're probably gonna leave me. So yeah, just love it out here. Leaving town. Stop by the Outfitter one more time. Grab a couple more snacks in my fanny pack. Now I'm fully loaded and leaving, and look at this view. Wow.
He hit the lotto. Never came to that. You got a scratch ticket.
Just let it be known that I like the hiking bubble because I love meeting awesome people, but I actually really hate it because I can't even pee in the woods without somebody walking up on me. It happens multiple times a day. The twins caught up and then proceeded to pass me. They're gonna meet up again about half a mile on top of the Rich Mountain Fire Tower. And then after that, we will only have like 2 miles to the shelter. Made it to the fire tower. Wow. Good morning. I'm grabbing some water from the water source down there. I don't know what is up with my hair, but it is just what it is. I'm freezing. It has been sprinkling on and off. It is probably about 10 a.m. and I'm just now getting my life together. Yeah, we're out here and this is a steep little water source. Oh, I love hiking. It is 11 a.m. Just now officially leaving camp. It started downpouring and it's freezing. So I stayed at the shelter and had another cup of coffee and I'm not mad about it. But now I'm officially on trail, heading to the next shelter. So today's been great. The sun came out, the rain has held off. I feel really good, but I'm starting to cramp really bad and I started my period today. A little TMI for the boys out there, but this is the real side of hiking that people don't show. But thankfully, I did pack some tampons with me from Hot Springs because I had a feeling it was gonna start soon. So here we are. Thank God I'm only doing like 10 miles today because I'm starting to cramp really bad. And I have my first trail injury right here. You can kind of see that. Yeah, it's on my thumb. It's just rubbing raw from my trekking pole strap, so I'm gonna just have to use my trekking pole without the strap. But I think today in the 10 miles, only have like 2,500 feet of gain, so it's not too bad. But trail's awesome right now. Nice and flat. It's a great day, but I'm cramping really bad. I forgot to tell you guys last night, but I set up in the shelter because I heard it was gonna rain last night. So set up in the shelter, cooked my dinner, ate dinner. I'm standing there talking to another hiker, and he goes, "Hey, there's a mouse on your head." And I was like, "What?" There's a mouse just crawling around up there. So I looked at the shelter. There was like 4 mice just crawling over everybody. So I'm like, screw that. Literally took my sleeping bag, my sleeping mat, which was already inflated, hiked it on up to where the tent sites were, and then set up my tent, and then stayed in my tent all night until like today at like 10 a.m. So that's how my day was yesterday.